Hello, welcome to the Sea Talk Halloween conference. I'm joined immediately by Charlotte. Charlotte, please introduce yourself.
I'm Charlotte Holborn from Holborn's in leafy little Surrey.
Oh, lovely. So tell me about the business quickly, if you don't mind.
We have two convenience stores, one in South Nutfield, one in Redhill. The one in Redhill has been in my husband's family since 1974, and the Nutfield one we've had for around 20 years.
So we're here today. We're going to talk about Halloween. Firstly, can I just ask who this is?
I think you know. Yeah, that's me.
This is the benefits of being friends with your husband, I think.
It's one of my finest as well, actually.
What's going on there, shall we ask?
Well, we do a Halloween event outside the shop. We have done for the last 4 or 5 years. I dress up as a witch every year. The whole shop gets decorated. We have music playing, and we probably have about anything between 100 and 200 children come and see us.
And what do the kids do when they're there?
They get candy.
Oh, that'll do it. So yeah. I'm looking at this.
I have a display. Yeah, that's a display inside the shop, and then outside the shop, I've got a big wooden kind of trough that I put loads of pumpkins. There's a witch. There's everything from cobwebs to spiders. We go all out.
Amazing. Well, you'll have to send us some photos this year to have a look. So, how important is Halloween as you call it a holiday? It sounds like an Americanism, but you know what I mean.
Do you know what? It's a hard one because I grew up in a church background and we weren't allowed to celebrate Halloween. And the school that our girls go to, which is literally opposite the shop, is a church school. So it is quite frowned upon. But in the last probably 10 years or so, it's become bigger and bigger. And I think the year of COVID was the year that we just went all out, and the village loved it because it was their chance to get out. They were allowed to go for a walk. They came and said hi from a distance and got sweets from a distance and then went, and it was just it's brilliant. I absolutely love it.
Good stuff. So that year was obviously a bit of a special year. What did you do there with the distancing and everything? How did you make that work?
Well, luckily our shop's on a corner, and so they can walk around the edge of the shop without actually coming too close. And everyone's still dressed up, and everyone still just had a little wander around the village. So I think it wasn't the year that we were obviously in complete lockdown, because we'd have been totally breaking the rules, but it was the year where the rules were lifted. I can't remember which one that was, but yeah.
So same again really this year. Anything different this year you're planning to do? Will we see this?
Well, I can't decide whether to change my outfit, to be fair, because I've been a witch now for the last 5 years, and it is really well received. And I worry if I change into something else, it's not going to be as good.
Well, what could it be?
Oh, well, I quite liked the Ursula costume, but when I told Dean it was £131, he's like, nah. You're getting the one out the loft, Charlotte.
and in store and outside store, see the same again, or what's the plans?
The whole of the store will be decorated inside. The Halloween stuff's arrived, the decorations have arrived. For me, it can't go up until the 1st of October. I don't want it up too early. There's always offers on. Yeah, there's plenty going on.
Good stuff. So 1st of October, we'll be expecting some photos.
Okay, then no problem.
Charlotte, thank you so much for joining us. Don't go anywhere, like I said.
I won't.
But stay where I'm going to put you in the green room. I'm going to call up Derek. So I'll see you shortly.
Are you sharing that photo with anyone else, Paul? Okay.
Hey? Go on.
Are you sharing that photo with anyone else?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay.
I'm keeping it. Derek, welcome back to Sea Talk.
Paul, how are you?
Yeah, all right, man. Look, I know you obviously, but for the sake of this, would you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Derek. I work for Perfetti van Melle, and we make some of the world's greatest sweets brands. And I work here as the trade marketing controller.
Jolly good. and I'd love to see that you're so on brand with that. That's wonderful.
Doing my job.
Exactly. You'll be there tomorrow. That's good news. So look, talk to me about Halloween. I know it's a big time for you guys. What are you thinking? What are your plans?
Always have plans, but yeah, Halloween is obviously a very big time of year for sweets and confectionery in general. As you just heard earlier, it's big in store. So 2021 worth over £2 billion as a total kind of activation. So really, really important part of our sort of yearly sales profile. Admittedly, maybe a bit slower than previous years in terms of growth, and we have obviously, I think we're all seeing some price inflation coming through, and we are certainly trying to listen to the trade in that respect, because I think we have done some research where there is potentially less uptake, I think, from some of the trade in terms of some of the Halloween activations, and certainly things like seasonal packs. We're very conscious of stocking up online, so you don't want to have residuals left when they're out of season. So that's something that Perfetti aren't doing this year. But what we are certainly doing is activating through Chupa Chups and Frutella with our Halloween hotel. So lots of exciting stuff in terms of ways to engage through targeting our audiences with the likes of TikTok, or just ask Alexa for the app as well. So,
here. What's this?
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, just some visuals up there. So we've got the Chup Halloween. Practiced that a few times. So we're reaching out through TikTok. We're going to have our own lens on that, which is, your own AR filter to allow you to dress up. I've just seen the first version of that, so that's a bit of fun. Beautify my face into some sort of apple pumpkin, but it's all good fun. Reaching out to well over 2.5 million followers of some key influencers as well.
Yeah.
And then on Frutella, we're doing the Halloween hotel. So do just ask Alexa for the app. That is now live, and you can have lots of access to games and activities, and there's prizes to be won. So loads of good stuff to get behind the brands, because really we want to activate this in store. So, we know that at least a third of people are intending to still go trick or treating this year. So it's about having, bringing that fun and that sharing occasion and everything that Sweet stands for to the market.
I did get given a slide on content. Is that what's this here? Do we want to show Amazon Alexa?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us about this a bit more, because this is fascinating. How does it? Tell us a bit more about it.
Yeah, you just need to. Hopefully, I'm going to guess most people have got an Alexa, but you can just activate it through there and interact with it as you do with any of the apps on Alexa, and it just brings to life Halloween. We've created some kind of crazy zany characters for kids and I guess adults alike to enjoy, and there's lots of different bits and pieces through the weeks building up to Halloween. So do take a look.
We will do. Everyone with an Alexa now watching this is, of course, getting frustrated by the fact that she's trying to speak to them as well.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Derek, thank you ever so much. It's good for you to join us. Don't go anywhere.
Sure.
We'll keep you in the green room just for a little bit. So I'll speak to you in a minute. I'm going to speak to my pal Bobby.
No,
Bobby,
how you doing, Paul?
Welcome back, brother. How are you doing?
All right, my friend. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, look, many people know who you are. Like Charlotte, a bit of a celebrity retailer in many ways, certainly in my eyes. For those people that don't, who are you, Bobby?
Hi, I'm Bobby Singh from BB Nevison store, Pontefract. We've got a couple of convenience stores here in Pontefract, and I'm Bobby Singh.
Jolly good. What I've got. I did this to Charlotte. So, who's this character here?
Oh, the Grim Reaper.
It's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, this is one of our Halloween dress-ups that we've done in store previous years.
Jolly good. Yeah. I also got sent this. What's this about?
So this is what we're doing this Halloween.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have like a witch's house on our forecourt outside the store. So basically, Paul, last Christmas we had a massive Santa's Grotto, one of our biggest events that we did ever, and it was a great success. The whole community really enjoyed it, and we really enjoyed it. Again, this year we did the Queen's Jubilee again. We went all out on the forecourt. So same for Halloween now. There's no looking back. We're going to have a big witch's house outside on our forecourt. The aim is to make the kids a trick and treat experience. Come along to our witch's house and just make it better, bigger and better for our community.
If you need a witch, just say
yes, definitely.
So how many people are you expecting to come to the store on that day? So I know Christmas was a bit crazy, wasn't it?
It was. Again, I think we'll touch 400 or 500 people. I think we're basing it mainly on the evening of Halloween night kind of thing, and definitely be looking at a good turnout on Halloween night.
So how important is Halloween? And we've got a lot of events, a lot of holidays. So again, use the Americanism a little bit, but how important is Halloween to you these days?
For me, Paul, when I was now we are going back. When I was a kid, we used to go trick or treating and things like that, and it was great fun. And even now, the community around us, you see all the little ones dressed up and things. And previous years, we've done it in store kind of thing, where we've been giving treats in store. I think it's just great fun for not just the kids, but the adults getting dressed up, a bit of fun, going around, and just brings the community out and together. So hence this year we're going all out as well, and we're going to make it a marvellous night for our community and us.
Sounds good. Well, once again, make sure you send us some pictures, fella. We'd love to see it. 100%,
yes, 100%.
Yeah, we'll share them with everyone. Get everyone ready for next year. Bobby, thank you so much for joining us, letting us know what you're planning to do. Stay where you are though, and we will come back to you. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to Sea Talk. First time on Sea Talk.
It is.
Those of people that don't know you, that obviously should.
Absolutely.
Could you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. So I'm Nevison Barnes, and I head up the Independent Convenience Business Unit for CCEP.
Jolly good. It sounds very, very important. So I feel like I should bow down to you. Look, let's talk about Halloween then. What's the opportunity, do you think?
I think, well, from just listening then to Charlotte and Bobby, Halloween is one of the most important events of the year for retailers. I think last year it was worth something like £462 million, which is, I think, the fourth consecutive year it's been in growth. And I think from, the previous panelists have just said it's only going to be set to continue sort of that level of trajectory for sort of the years to come. So you can see sort of soft drinks sales increased faster than sweets, chocolate and bakery products last year. So it's really key that I think whilst Halloween is sort of traditionally synonymous with things like chocolate, sweets, those sorts of categories, actually soft drinks grew faster than all three last Halloween. And I think specifically within soft drinks, flavoured carbs performed particularly well. So I think adding sort of more than £6 million worth of value growth in the run up to Halloween. So Fanta in itself was a key driver of that growth, up 12% in 2021. And we've got some really exciting plans for 2022 for Fanta as well.
Well, look, let's get some thoughts around that. I know you've put some thoughts to some tips already, and I'm going to come back to everyone to get their tips. But I think you might have some you've already thought of. Do you want to tell them a little bit?
Yeah, so particularly with I guess soft drinks, focus on key soft drink sectors like flavoured carbs, but also don't forget your sort of all year round favourites. So your Schweppes mixers and your colas. I mean, cola is still the largest soft drinks segment within GB, with Coca-Cola leading the way on that. And I think it's also important to pick the right pack format. So as Charlotte and Bobby were saying, it's a big event. There's lots of at-home occasions, whether it's a party night or a movie night, and make sure that you've got the right multi-packs and sharing packs to make that sort of occasion even more special. And finally, I think getting your display right. You've seen some fantastic you know, pictures up there from both Bobby and Charlotte of how to create theatre and excitement, you know, in store. And I think, you know, consider placing soft drinks alongside, you know, your normal Halloween treats to really drive that cross-category engagement with the retailer and drive incremental sales. Why not have a bit of fun? There's some fantastic displays around.
I agree. So what are the CCEP doing? What's the plans this year then?
I guess to help retailers with that in-store theatre, we've got a really big Halloween plan for Fanta. Much like, I guess, Coca-Cola at Christmas time, Fanta's become very much associated with Halloween. So we're going to have some ghoulish graphics, which will be on pack, as you can see, great example there, across both take home and also IC plain and price smart pack. We're also running a on-pack promotion with prizes such as cash, home entertainment centres, and my favourite, which is winning supplies for the ultimate scary night in. So cool. And that it will be supported by a multi-million-pound TV campaign, which also includes return of our fun 2021 TV campaign, which I think you're going to play a snippet of. Is that correct?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fabulous.
Awesome.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? And I think it's also worth noting that sort of those independent convenience customers can request point of sale materials from our trade website at myccep.com.
Check this out. If
Wow.
anyone wants to know what it is, that's it. Follow the link. There you go. Hey, look, before you go, do you want to talk about HFSS?
Sure.
Go on then.
Go on then. So I think we know that sort of HFSS locational and display restrictions come into place probably within the next couple of days for those larger format convenience stores. And I think whilst this will present some challenges, there's still an opportunity with these stores to create excitement in store and drive sales, especially with soft drinks. Soft drinks can help to sort of fill the gap left by those Halloween treats. I think 3/4 of, you know, sales value from soft drinks are from HFS OK products. So, you know, this means that almost 3/4 of soft drinks from compliant products, and 86% of the CCEP portfolio is exempt from HFS regulations, which means that Fanta Zero can go at front of store, gondola end, and by the till point for those great Halloween displays.
Good stuff. Thank you for that. Look, thank you ever so much for joining us. Stay where you are. I'm going to bring everyone back for one last chat. I told you to go quick. We've literally got 2 minutes left. As crazy as it sounds. Now Heidi gave us some top tips, which I absolutely love getting top tips. So I'm going to ask everyone else for a top tip. Bobby, what's your top tip to retailers in making the most of Halloween?
Be passionate about it. Be passionate with your customers. Talk about it. Get the word out. And this is it. Celebrate it.
Love it. Derek, any top tips? What are you thinking?
Well, clearly Fanta tie-ups, all the way. So buy as much Fanta Mentos as you can. But no, seriously, no, do. But on top of that, you know, from a sweets point of view, 50% of all occasions are in the treat world, and there's nothing more treaty than Halloween, let's be honest. So it's all about how you really bring it to life in store, whether you're restricted by HFSS or not. You know, create that theatre and that signposting to help people get everything they need for a great night in or out.
Wonderful. Charlotte, I think this means that the last word goes to you in form of your top tip to retailers.
Go big or go home.
I love it. Look, thank you all ever so much. 20 minutes incredibly is up. So I just want to thank Heidi, Charlotte, Derek, Bobby. I'll see you all soon. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See you guys. Bye-bye.